what do I have here? That's a great bundle of things. It's really like a great haul. I really feel like a woman from a few thousand years ago who went out together and came home with a bunch of something great. These are all pyramid bags in very different colors, and the shape is the same. I'll show you soon how different the ends of the cords are. You might ask yourself, what are they for? I'll give you a few hints. What can we do with them? So, as you see, as in the name, they are three-dimensional triangles, pyramids, and they all have a lid that you can open like this, and what's in the pyramid will roll out. These can be marbles, coins, or other small items. What other things can we do with them? For example, you could use them as trash holders, like this one with the small hanging beads. They are copper beads and with a bell on the bottom. In this one there are good wishes, and when you hang it over your threshold, also on the end of the cord I have a similar copper bead, then it can keep the evil outside your house. Of course, you can put in a lovely message, a nice thought, and this helps to keep your home safe. It's a nice idea also as a gift. And of course you can use them as gifts so that you put a small something inside, maybe a piece of chocolate, and then the gift itself is also the packaging of this chocolate. Or if you want to gift some money to someone, then you can put it inside this, and it's much nicer than giving an envelope to this person with the money in it. This petal-like ending on the yellow cord has some semi-precious stones on it. Then on this green pyramid, I didn't put any ending on the end of the cord, and I have a small tassel here at the front. This one is embroidered with relief stitches, and I also sewed some small beads on it, and the ending of the cord is decorated with similar beads than the pyramid itself. Here I have used white wool for the cord, and I felted in one yarn that was dyed with indigo as the felt itself, and this is also a petal ending. This is a very simple one of my favorites. The end of the cord looks like a leaf, and there is no decoration, only the small spiral on one end of the pyramid, on one corner. You see the form of the pyramid very well. And this one I use for my small traveling sewing kit. And this one is really for hanging it somewhere in the room. And here I used, let's say, ugly fabric that I felted in. I sometimes buy ugly fabrics in thrift stores for making Nuno felt, because that looks quite nice. And then I sewed on these copper pieces. There's another difference between them. The difference is that these three sitting in the first row, they are felted wet on the resist, and the second row is made of felt scraps and I sewed them. How much wool do you need when you felt them? It's approximately between 15 and 25 grams for these sizes. If you take a little bit less wool, then of course it turns out smaller like the green one, and of course it will stay bigger when you take more wool. The stiffness is quite similar of these two. Of course, to stay in shape with them, you really have to full them well, independently of how much wool you use. The size will be different then if you don't use the same amount with the same resist. This one with the small spiral was felted from pre-felt, 2 layers of lightweight pre-felt. I also made a cord of this pre-felt. Also the leaf on the end is the same pre-felt. And the other ones, the yellow and the green one, were laid out of roving and from bat.